All right. We are wrapping up our Thursday. Today is May 14th, 2026, and we had a pretty good day. I wouldn't say it went exactly as planned, but it went. I'd give it a good on the scale. I'll be like very good, being pretty rare. Today's goal was to wake up and basically just like catch back up on a lot of the stuff that we had gotten behind on, like regular day-to-day, more menial tasks that I had. Cause like before, when I would go on any kind of trip, I would have to just handle all of the tasks every day, and it would have me staying up till like 11, 12, 1, sometimes even later, just like making sure all the tasks got done. Now that I've got an EA, I have to really find the balance between like not doing not doing anything and not doing everything. So what I mean by that is like you'll have like I've Randall, my EA. He goes through and like answers all of the messages for me inside of Slack, and then handles what tasks he can handle. But everyone gets a response right away. So like my inbox can start to pile up a little bit on my end on Slack, but I know people are getting answered, so it's a little bit harder for me to get the signal as of right now. Like we'll figure it out for sure. This is much better than it was before. It's a little bit harder to like get the signal of like what we need to do right now, and it almost feels a little bit like I have someone telling me what to do in a way, which is good. Like it's in a very respectful way, and it's literally what I fucking asked for. But it is interesting, kind of like having to report to somebody after being an entrepreneur for 2.5 years, and it's like having the tasks at the end of the day that had to get done. And I think there's just more checklists, more processes, more SOPs that need to get put into place in order for us to continue executing this properly. So we're wrapping up our night tonight. I still got a huge list of tasks. We got a bunch done. My inbox is clear, which is good. It always is a weight off of your shoulders when the inbox gets cleared, especially after letting it not be cleared for a night, which I did for the first time in quite a bit of time. Actually let my inbox stay with notifications in it instead of being cleared. I did that last night because it was like I had to go to sleep at like 1 a.m. It was not good. And then still managed to wake up at 7 today. I wanted to wake up at 5:45, ended up getting up at 7, and now forcing myself to sleep despite having a little bit of energy right now. That way we can zap ourselves back into a good sleep schedule. That's part of the reason I do this YouTube video right now. But yeah, ended up not getting ahead on a bunch of tasks because we ended up uploading all the footage for Amber, our client who was here yesterday. That way we're able to get that assigned to our new editor, who we're also onboarding. We're building an onboarding plan for. We're also building an onboarding plan for our new scriptwriter because we've onboarded 6 people in the last 3 weeks, which that's a statement that stresses me out right now, but I know for a fact we'll look back on in a year and be like, you little guy. 6 people in 3 weeks. That's like nothing. And I know that because one of my mentors, I was telling him, I was like, dude, I hired 2 people in 1 week. He's like, we've hired 95 in the last week and a half. I was like, that's nuts. But anyways, I spent the large portion of the day creating a winner's vault of scripts to use as ammo to train our newest scriptwriter, and I think it's actually going to be very valuable across the board for team member training. So it was meant to be like an hour-long project, turned into about a 5-hour project, but totally worth it because we made some really good progress on that. That's I don't want to use the word artifact. It's like the Claude artifact. I actually made the thing myself, but that'll be an artifact that we'll be able to look back on and use as a team. Then we had our another onboarding call for a scriptwriter, going over that artifact, and then afterwards I handled the top 3 tasks that were needed from me by my EA, and then went to PT where we did some exercises, and then after that came back, cleared my inbox, and now I've got my triaged list of tasks that I need to do tonight. So I'm going to do like the 2 ones that absolutely have to get done tonight, and then I'm going to go to bed hopefully by 9:15, and then wake up and have a good day. Tomorrow we've got a workout in-person meetup with a community member, and then we've got a couple sales calls and client check-in calls as well. So tomorrow will be a really good day. Super excited. One of the things that's a non-negotiable for tonight will be setting up exactly what needs to get done. So I'm going to sort my task list right now. What stuff has to get done tonight? What's the first order of business, second order, and third order of business tomorrow? Prep for the meetings tomorrow, and then knock out. And it's aggressive to think it'll be to sleep by 9:15, but I think it's possible, and it'll only be continually possible if we can pop off right now, which I'm going to do. I'll see you tomorrow.